So I'm back with the best tactics on FM24, but this time it's a retest for GASP4 version 4. It was the best tactic I tested on FM24, but now I've updated the game. We've got Southampton in the Premier League now. Let's see if it is still the best tactic that I've tested. We tested in Man City, Brighton and Southampton. If you want to download it, the link for it will be in the description below. And if you can't download it for any reason, I'm not going to run over this tactic. I'm going to link up the previous video. Go watch that video if you can't download the tactic because the instructions are there. This is a short retest of GASP4 version 4 to see if it still is the best. Starting with Southampton now, and I'm wearing the Southampton top. In the Carabao Cup, we got knocked out in the third round here, losing 3-1. And in the FA Cup, we managed to get to the fifth round, but we lost against Bournemouth on penalties. Now we're on to Brighton, where we started off great. Ipswich 2-0, Brentford 3-1, 6-0 against Birmingham, 6-0 against Burnley, but then it's Man City, and we lost here 6-2 on aggregate. And then in the FA Cup, beat Watford, beat QPR, a good win against Chelsea in the fifth round, but we lost here in the quarter-final, extra time against Liverpool 1-0. On to Man City now, and we're starting with the Community Shield, where we beat Man United just about on penalties. And in the Carabao Cup, well, this is a bit more comfortable. Beat Villa, Arsenal, West Ham, Brighton, we saw that earlier. And in the final, it's Liverpool. And like I said, this is a bit more comfortable, 4-1 win. And in the FA Cup, it's the same again. Beat Bradford City, Leeds, Portsmouth, Bournemouth, Tottenham in the semi-final 5-2. And again, comfortable, beating Liverpool 3-0. On to the Champions League now, and this one is the big one with Bayern Munich, Feyenoord and Monaco in it. We topped our group. We won 5, drew 1. We finished with 16 points above Harry Kane's Bayern Munich. We didn't drop, or did I say we didn't drop any points? We didn't lose any games. And in the knockout rounds, perfect. We knocked out Juve, RB Leipzig, Atalanta in the semi-final. In the final, it's Harry Kane's Bayern Munich. And we beat them 3-1. We're on a roll. We won everything so far, just the Premier League to go. And we've also won that with 100 points. 133, drew 1. We did lose 4 games, a goal difference of 87. But like I said, a really good points there of 100. Brighton, Champions League football next season, 71 points. And then Southampton with 62 points. This tactic is still fantastic. Haaland, top goal scorer in the Premier League with 43 goals. Rutter also doing very well with 24. Haaland, 7.88 average rating, great. Kevin De Bruyne with the most assists. Haaland with the most player of the match awards. I can see Brighton Diaz in second place, joint second place with 7. And clean sheets, not as many as I would have liked, but we've got 15. So now let's take a closer look at some of the player stats and goals and stuff. Man City's top goal scorer in all competitions was Haaland. He got 71 from 47 starts. And their player with the most assists for the season is Kevin De Bruyne with 25. He's also got 7 goals and a good average rating of a 7.18. But Man City's best performer is no surprise. I always say it is no surprise, but a really good average rating. 71 goals, 11 assists. I think that's the most assists he's had so far on these tactic tests, but a really good average rating of a 8.03. On to Brighton now, and we know Rutter was the top goal scorer in the Premier League with 24 goals, but in all competitions, he finished with 28. And their assists were coming from the Turkish fullback Ferdi Kadıoğlu with 17 assists. And their best performer for the season, just like Man City, it's the striker, it's Rutter, 28 goals, 9 assists, and an average rating of a 7.36. So now let's check out Southampton's players. Top goal scorer, Brighton Diaz, great season for him, 23 goals. And most of their assists were coming from Adam Armstrong with 9. And like the other two teams, their best performer with the highest rating of a 7.21 is Brighton Diaz. Like I said, 23 goals, only 2 assists. He's a bit selfish, but a very good average rating of a 7.21. On to some team stats now. Most points per game, Man City with 2.63. But I just love seeing Brighton and Southampton in the top 6. Most goals, Man City, 115, phenomenal. Brighton, 100 goals, it's also phenomenal. And Southampton doing not too bad at all with 70 goals. Most shots for all 3 teams in the top 3, excellent. Pure shots against, Man City are top here with 224, Brighton 370 and Southampton 381. Then the next list that we're on is most tackles won, with Southampton 8th place here with 857. Most dribbles made, Man City in 3rd place here with 714 and Brighton in 6th place here with 632. Most clean sheets in the Premier League, we've got 18. Edison got 15. Ortega played a few games. He kept 3 clean sheets. That's why it's 18. And then fewest conceded all season. Only Man City in the top 8, conceding 28 for the season. So defensively, very, very strong, and it scored a lot of goals, especially in Man City and Brighton. So far, I think it's going to be up there, or it could still be the best tactic that I've tested. So now let's get to the points where Man City in the league got 100 points. Brighton got 71. Southampton got 62 points. That is a total points tally of 233. Is it the best tactic still in FM24? Yes, it is. It finished with 233 points, 3 points more than Mars Attack version 11. Still a great tactic. Like I said, if you need instructions, in the description below will be the video that I previously done on it. Go check that out if you need instructions. Other than that, download link, description below. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it as always, and I will see you in the next one. See you then.